Hello my angels and devils and all who may wander here. It is Amanda Christina and I am back with my final What's in the bag, what's in the bag today? This is my final birthday haul. I did 4 big order things. Yeah, we won't talk about that. But this one is from eBay. It's from my favourite seller and I really need to find some more money because there's, yeah, I need some other stuff that she has now. Actually, I don't even know if it's a he or a she, but I got some freebies. So this die was a thank you. I got these. I'm not even sure. Oh, they're like a string thing that you can make like little patterns for cards. I did get 3 of these. However, one of these is in Miss Eddie Blue's parcel, which I forgot to bring out here to film. Of course I forgot something. Okay, so we're going to put the paper blocks aside for a minute. Now, you all know I'm obsessed with Disney, so like that's no shock. But I also grabbed some of the other things this seller had, and I grabbed this sheet of Paddington because I love Paddington and I don't see a lot of Paddington stuff to craft with. And then I grabbed this little mixed pack of stuff because it had Paddington in it, mostly. So. And because these little 3D things, these are nice and flat, so you can, like, I could cut them into pieces, put them in a little bag, and then a person can put the pieces together themselves. So, like, there's some really gorgeous sort of... I was so happy when I saw this, because I thought, how gorgeous. I've not seen anything that's bride and bride or groom and grooming crafting. So that, like, I'm sure it exists. I just haven't had a need for it, and I just absolutely love that. I think that is just so gorgeous to have something like that. These gorgeous, gorgeous Christmassy one. I just thought these would be really good for flat mail. The little... So some of them I may make up, but mostly I just wanted a lot... Like, I wanted the Paddington stuff, and I thought... And it was only a few dollars, and I just thought this extra stuff would be really good for putting with flat mail. So, and this is one of the things I like about this seller is they do put things in the to keep it sort of as flat as possible. Then there are these, which this is what I fell in love with. Look at Paddington as an artist. I had to. I love Paddington Bear so much. And I just had to do it because I don't, as I said, I don't really have that. This is the sum total of my Paddington stash at the moment. And then it came with some card making bits, which was the point of this sort of pack, which is you get a couple of cards. Oh, they're all envelopes. And then you get cards, which are a different size to the envelopes. Okay. And you get pieces of card stock. I got a card, more card stock, and then some of the Disney Princess paper, which I have, but I'm never going to complain about having extra of those because it is gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Then I got this pack of Christmas ones, and this was really cheap. This was ridiculously cheap. Like, this was a couple of dollars for all of these. So there's these Christmas ones, and I just thought with Christmas coming up, this would be really nice to slip some of these beautiful pieces in friend mail or to even make some up and use them as embellishments. I love very old-fashioned Christmas as well, and I'm not sure about this chubby baby. I do love the teddy bear. That's the problem. When it comes in a pack, you kind of get everything that comes in the pack. You don't get to pick and choose, but again, I'm pretty sure this was only a couple of dollars, and it's always free post. So, okay, so this is a whole sort of fold-out sheet. So, yeah, I'm not sure about the chubby baby. That kind of is disturbing to me. I don't know if I'm the only one there. And then we have the little picnic blankets and things, or the little displays. We have some wreaths. I just thought for under, I'm pretty sure this was like $1.50 or $2. Like, it was insanely cheap for this amount of decoupage stuff. And I just thought these would be really good in some Happy Mail, and they're nice and flat, so they're easy to cut up. Now, this one, if I had have seen all the paper, I may not have gotten, I'll be honest, but I bought it, and I really wish that she had the top piece as a 4-piece, like I had gotten one or two of the Disney and Winnie the Pooh ones, that she hadn't cut this one up, because I absolutely love this top piece. Okay. Go back in, please. Please go back in so that I can move on with this video. Okay, that's broken. We'll just pop that aside for now. Okay, so then there's this one, and I like it when she sends these thicker ones of these, because they don't break. The other ones do break sometimes, but anyone who's used paper thingies knows that. Okay, so this is the Disney one I got, and I absolutely love this, with Peter Pan and the Aristocats and Pinocchio and Snow. Just gorgeous. And then there's this gorgeous Winnie the Pooh one with just 4 images. These would just be really nice cards, or just, you know, tuck spots. And then these can get a little fiddly, but you don't necessarily have to do all the fuss. Like, you could just, like, I could use her and then just build up the rest, or use some of the mirror ones. Like, it doesn't have to be as complicated, but I just really I like having some of these little things, and the Tinkerbell ones with the fairies is so pretty. And then, like, this was, as I said, it was a little bit more expensive, and I sort of, as I said, I probably would have, if I had have known I was going to buy the paper, I wouldn't have bought this first. But I saw this and was like, okay, which one of these packs do I want? Like, there's Donald, there's Mickey and Friends, there's Miss Minnie with her bows, there's Ariel, Jasmine, and then Belle, Cindy, and Snow, and then Aurora down the bottom, because Cindy, Snow, and Aurora are the OG princesses. And then we just have... So I just thought they would be really good to have in my stash as a bit of a... Like, I like to have a variety of things, but also because I do want to do some albums and some journals and things, I just thought these things would be nice to have, but also they make really lovely friend mail. Because I can send them fairly flat. Now we get on to what is the bulk of this order. Okay. Okay, now we start with the mouse. And you can see all this absolutely... Oh, I can put my... gorgeous paper. Look at how it's just subtly, I love how subtly Disney it is with just the mouse head. You know, the stars, just like how subtly they've put the Disney in this. And I love that. Just these are just such beautiful. This is a shiny paper. I love this with the ornament mini. Is just so gorgeous. You could fussy cut that and do a lot with that. Yeah, I think there's 2 sheets of that. There should be. Yep. I think that, yeah, one of these pads is missing a sheet of paper. But I wasn't too stressed about that. Look at how gorgeous that pattern is. Then there's this one with, like, some of the Fab Five. It is just so beautiful. And then that's it. These have 18 sheets and they're about $7 each. So... yeah, it's not the cheapest paper, but Disney is not something easy to come by here, and I fell in love. So now we have this one. Now there is 2 of this one. Why does Amanda have 2 of this one? Because one is for her sister, who also loves Disney almost as much as I do. I think I might be a tad more obsessed with Disney than she is, though. just a tad. Okay, so we have this one with the... Pluto and the Mickey as Santa. We have this one, which is just a pattern. I'm not sure about that one. That looks sort of more piratey to me. And this one says hustle and bustle of the season, and you've got all the sleigh and just different members of the Fab Five. Holiday joy stacked up, and look at how beautiful that is. That's basically a card right there. You could just frame it. You could just, like, literally maybe trim a little bit off, or just mat it, and you've got a card. This sort of very retro print, which reminds me of Flo's Diner, or the 50s Primetime Diner. And see, that has, because even though it has the sort of star effect, it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. The very Christmassy parsley present paper. This very cute doors and different people. That is so cute. And then you've got the plaid. Is it buffalo check plaid, I think it's called. It's not really a thing in Australia, so can't wait till Christmas with Minnie and her little shopping bag. So again, another total card. Some green plaid. And I think... Nope, there's one more. Holiday cheer with Mickey. So these would make a really great card series. Just like you get... Yeah, you get... So 6 images where you can make half a dozen cards from that if you wanted to. Or, you know, you could easily turn this into a card making pack. You get 24 sheets, again, $7. As I said, I know this is on the pricier side of things. However, Disney is a little hard to come by in my neck of the woods. So when I see it on eBay, I kind of grab it. So this is the Winnie the Pooh one. And we have the Noel in the sort of, I'm not sure, like an olivey green. And then this little heart is so cute. And this is that sort of shiny embossed paper. So it inks, but it doesn't ink beautifully like sort of the more toothy paper does. See again, sort of subtle Winnie the Pooh. Some snow on white, which is more to me a bit of a mini paper, but that's okay. Love this image. See, and you could easily cut that down, use the offcuts for other stuff, and make a nice card or embellishment or something with that. Or yeah, I love this one in the tree. That is so subtle but so beautiful. The colours on this one are really different to what we're used to seeing for Christmas. I love that. Piglet on top of Pooh, that is so cute. Just this sort of foresty one, and some green snow dots. Some more just very, like, I love this with Tigger and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. It's just, I love how subtle some of it is. Like, you have to really look, and I love this, look. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet too. And then the very last one is this mustardy yellow with Pooh and the tree. And then we have the metallic one. Sorry, this is going to be a longer video than I intended because I like to show these papers off. They're so beautiful. See, this one with the swirlies, that doesn't have to be Christmas. So you get 3 of each of these designs. Then this one with which is one of the ones in there, but just in the other pad, but just with foiling, and the foiling is just beautiful. I love these paper pads so much. You can really see that snowflake one could be used for anything. Jingle Joy. That's cute. And then you've just got the honey pot. See, again, something very subtly Winnie the Pooh. And then you've got this one with the Poohs and the Tiggers. And again, this one doesn't have to be Christmas. So I always like that when things have a dual purpose. And then some more snowflakey ones, which again, I could use that with Frozen or something else. And that is the Winnie the Pooh. Then we have, hang on. Yeah. Then we have the Frozen, which again, just the subtle, just the snowflakey pattern. Warm hearts, warm wishes. And see, that's a card. To me, that's a card or an album cover. Then this one, which is again sort of subtly Frozen, because unless you know Olaf as the snowman and Sven, you're not going to know that is Frozen. Then you have this one with the little Olafs. The bells. See, again, that could just be Christmas. That doesn't necessarily have to be. Then we have this one with the Olaf snowman and the Sven, or is it Sven or a goat? I don't know. Something wrapped up. And then we have Olaf bursting out of the page, and that is just so cute. Yuletide fun. So I'm not sure what that's meant to be. I think it's a goat or a yak or something. I can't remember. I haven't seen Frozen in a long time. Some little Olaf cookie stars. So that's like Olaf as a gingerbread man. Some more Olaf in the circle. Ring in the season, and Olaf, that is adorable, dressed as a tree. And then some more just sort of sweater print must be big this year. So there's that one, and then there is the silver or the foiled of this one. And this one is just, again, their foiled is beautiful. And again, see, that one is so subtle that it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, because snow features so heavily in Frozen. We have a nice Olaf. Again, some of these don't have to be Christmas, which is what I really liked about this. Anna, because you can't have Elsa without Anna. That's right, this came with a little mark on the back, but I wasn't too worried about that. It cleaned off fine, and you won't see it. So that's that one. And then the very last one, I didn't get to get the coloured version of this one yet, but there was this one, which is the princesses. And look at how I love this so much. I absolutely adore this princess paper. And look at that with the castle and the snowflakes. Oh, just beautiful. Like, it is so hard to, what's this one say? Winter Magic. It is so hard to use these at times for me, but I just love them so much. And I don't know if you're like this, but for me, if I love something that I'm using, I seem to create better. And it's something I have learned not just to buy whatever because I want to use it up. I tend to be more fussy with what I buy now. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous snowflake pattern. That is just gorgeous. So that is my eBay birthday haul. And I spent around $70 on everything you see before you. So in the grand scheme of things, not too bad, but yes. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know below who your favourite princess is, or who your favourite Disney character is, or what you liked best out of this haul. And as always, please do remember, you are amazing, you are incredible, and yes, you out there in Cyberland, in real life, you truly, truly do matter. Bye all!